TVR did it this time. Hashtag ye altceva. Hi guys, thanks for coming back to my channel. As I promised, I'm gonna be analyzing the 5 songs of Roxen for Eurovision 2020. One of these songs will win. I've already listened to them. This is not a full reaction, it's more of an analysis of everything. I'm gonna try to pick up a song that I really like, but it's gonna be really hard because I kinda like all 5 of them. To be honest, any of these 5 could be a top 10, I think. This year TVR really tried to find something for everyone. I think they did a very good job because any of the 5 types of songs that they tried to promote are really good and I think are on the top of their level. So let's see. First song I want to talk about is Beautiful Disaster. I really love the title. I knew when I heard the teaser, the 30 seconds, that this is gonna be an awesome song. It was my favorite after the teasers. Meanwhile, after listening to all 5 of them, it's way harder to actually find a favorite and to say this is the song that I like the most. Beautiful Disaster definitely stands out from the rest of the songs. It's a more spooky, creepy feeling, very dark, something mysterious in it. It has like a very creepy voice towards the end of the song with like the instrumental, which by the way the instrumental is really awesome. I really like this. Is probably the part I like the most about the song is the way the track sounds. After the teaser it was my favorite. Now my opinions kind of changed after I heard the rest of the songs. They are a lot better than what I thought. All in all, I think this song is part of a new generation of music. We are ready to move on with Eurovision to a new style. 2010s are gone and I really hope we can do that with this song maybe, if Romania decides to send this one. And I really hope they win and I really hope Eurovision is gonna be in Cluj. Probably not, probably it's gonna be in Bucharest even if we win, but it's a long way there.
What's this thing called love? Take a picture and
Colors is more of an inspirational song. It's very contemporary. I think the graphics also helps very well with the lyric video that the guys did, which by the way is really awesome. Like, I like the whole concept of these 5 videos, the way they filmed it. It seems like it's simple, easy, and still very impactful compared to some other countries that are trying really hard to come up with like videos that everyone will remember and like will blow your mind. This is just so simple, but so awesome. The whole feeling of the song is like a feel-good, it makes you feel good, but at the same time it has something dark in it. I'm not sure if, again, are just the visuals, the way they decided to do the lyric video. Something, it's still dark inside it. And of course the way she like stares into the camera and all these things make it feel even more weird. But I really like the vibe. I like this style, and not even just music. I like it in movies. I like it to be a bit creepy, a bit not knowing what's happening, like why is it happening that way. Also the personality of Roxen's voice really comes out in this song, and I think, personally, I think she actually loves this song. It just feels like it matches her so well. So good job with this song too. With Storm, I feel that you get 2 songs in one. You have the verses, which are actually, it has a very good text, it's very interesting, but it's very slow and calm, and then when the chorus hits you, You're like, wow, am I in the same song, or is it like another act? What's happening? But it's still very good. Both parts are very good. They're just very different from one another. I also like the idea of using storm as power.
I am storm. I break the walls and I take control. You can stop.
We've had in the past few years a few songs about storms, but usually people are talking about the calm after the storm, or how the storm is coming over and they feel overwhelmed. This song is about you being the storm and you having the power. Plus a 20-year-old girl singing about this, it's pretty awesome. The lyrics are very empowering, makes you like breaking walls. The whole concept of the storm, as I said, it's really great, and the way they're using it also with the music works really well. And again, it's a third type of song. So they have the 5 songs, and from the 3 songs we've heard, all 3 are very different and they have different types of messages.
I am storm. I break the walls and I take control. You can stop. The sun is rising in for me.
Alcohol You just gave me goosebumps from the very beginning. It was a very impactful song. The text is really awesome. Like, if you really listen to what she's saying, it is really great. Whoever wrote the text, they're very good lyricists. I'm not sure if that's a word. This is just full of emotion. I like the wordplay on alcohol and alcohol. Her vocals are also very good. There is a very specific portion of the song where I remember specifically her voice, and that's what I like the most. I would like if, like, also in the other 4 songs, somehow that type of voice could be integrated maybe in the live shows. I really hope this is gonna happen.
This pain is the only thing that I can't refuse. You want me, but I think it's only fake news. I will hold you and then
All in all, this is a really great ballad. It's very modern. It's not the soapy style of ballad. And again, like, all that stuff, like the break in the song, like, it gives you again that vibe of mysterious and not knowing what's happening, and like leaving everything in suspense. I really like that. It feels like this is kind of like the theme of the 5 songs, however different they are. This theme of something still being a bit awkward, it's there.
I will call you when it's wrong. Hola, mi amor. Your loving is loco, but I wanna move on. I like to be so.
Cherry Red is probably one of the most mainstream songs from the 5 of them. I feel like it was written for Eurovision. They really wanted a song that will like match what Eurovision is at this point. As I said before, I kind of like for Eurovision to move on, but I do feel that this song will give a very good result to Romania. The Spanish text comes unexpectedly, but at the same time it's very smooth. Like, the transition between Spanish and English is smooth. It doesn't feel like someone wrote a song in 2 languages just to like appeal to another country. In this case, it actually goes very well, and goes very well with the rhythm. I would even dare to say that maybe this Spanish version of the song is actually better than what Spain is sending. It definitely has a great beat. It's the perfect pop song. And again, it has that a bit of a creepy feeling at some point. I remember specifically the part in which she says, "If you break my heart, I'll break yours." That sounds threatening, and pretty much is one of the ideas in all of the songs. Another positive on this song is the fact that on a first audition you can love it. Some of the other songs might have an issue with the fans. The big fans of Eurovision, they're gonna listen to the songs in advance and they're gonna understand the songs. This one, I feel that even if you listen to it for the very first time, you're gonna fall in love with it. Now let's talk a little bit about the downside of each song. I talked about the good parts of them, but obviously there are parts that might not work very well in Eurovision, and it's not about the songs. I actually truly really like all 5 of them, and all 5 of them will go on my playlist, on my main playlist, but all of them have something that might be nitpicking because I don't know how else to make any difference between them. So I need to find like the small details that maybe will affect the results in Eurovision. Beautiful Disaster, as I said before, the downfall might be the fact that people will find it too weird. If people are not ready for this, if the fans are not ready for something that's that much different than what they're expecting to Eurovision, they might not be voting for it. At the same time, as I said, I heard a lot of people comparing this to like what Billie Eilish sings, and they might be thinking this is like a copycat, which it's not good. I mean, I've never heard any song of Billie Eilish, so I'm not sure how close it is to what she's singing, but this might be a downfall of Beautiful Disaster. Colors, unfortunately, however good it makes you feel and however smooth everything feels, probably from all the songs is the least impactful. It doesn't have like a very strong part, neither in text nor in music. It doesn't have like the growth, it doesn't have like a drop of the beat or anything. Storm's problem might be the fact that the difference between the verse and the chorus is so big. People might be expecting something else when they hear the verse, and then suddenly it moves into something else, into something very popish, and I don't think it's a very good idea to have like this type of bipolar song. It's way too different, and you will not satisfy neither the camp that wants a nice, soft, empowering ballad, nor the people that want to be just pop, strong power. Alcohol You is another heartbreaking ballad. From what I've seen like in the records of Eurovision, I started watching Eurovision in 2005, there are no 2 consecutive years when the same style of song wins. Everything seems to switch from one year to another, also probably because most of the countries are trying to replicate what the winning country did the previous year, and because of that, too many songs sound the same, and then they're just splitting the votes in between them, and then whoever is different goes on the top because they get the rest of the votes. Cherry Red is very Eurovision-y. The bad part of it, which I'm not even sure is that bad, is the fact that it's too written for Eurovision. You see that this is not a song pretty much written on its own, like for its own existence. The song is being written for Eurovision. It has all the elements for the song to do well in Eurovision, which it's a good thing if you think of it the very first time, but then if more you think, people might see that, might see this through, and maybe something a bit more different would be better. Making the top 5 was actually extremely hard. I was not expecting to have this much issues. I changed the spots of the songs so many times, and this just shows that's because the songs are really good. It's not because the songs are bad and I cannot decide on which one is the least worst. I'm actually trying to decide which one is the best because all 5 of them are so different, and I like all of them in the genre that they're trying to appeal, and it was really hard to find the top 5. On the 5th place, because of that breaking of the rhythm that I'm not sure is gonna work too well in the live show, I'm gonna give the 5th place to Storm. It's still a very good song, I still listen to it. As I said, this is very nitpicky, like I don't know how to make the difference between them, so the reasons might sound really stupid, but I don't know how to make the difference between these 5 songs. The 4th place is gonna go to Colors because the impact is not as strong. I think that some people might even forget the song until the end of a playlist of 26 songs. So this is why I don't think Colors would be a very good choice for Romania. Now, making top 3 was actually really hard. I could not find any ways to make the difference between the last 3 songs. So I'm sorry if I do not really agree with your tops, but this is the way I did it, and it's stupid that I honestly did not have any reason to make 3, 2, 1 it was just really hard. Third place I gave to Alcohol You. I love this song so much, but the records are showing that two similar songs will not win 2 consecutive years. So however stupid this is the reason why I have to put it on the 3rd place. And we're left with Beautiful, Disaster and Cherry Red, which are extremely different. One of them has the creepy spooky feeling, everything is dark. The other one is kind of threatening, saying that I'm gonna break your heart. But at the same time it's very popish, it's English, it's like this European Latino kind of a vibe to it. So extremely different. One is like made for Eurovision, the other one is like the exact opposite of what Eurovision usually chooses. So the reason why I give the 2nd place to Cherry Red is because people might be comparing it to other songs from previous years. Again guys, I know it's stupid, I know this is not a reason not to give the 1st place, but I do not know how to make the difference between them. The song is really good, but it's very easy to compare to others. If you want to find reasons not to vote a specific country, people that are going to do that, they're going to do it because of this reason. And on the 1st place, I was left with Beautiful Disaster. Now this is, I know that in my teaser video, I actually chose this on the 1st place. I did not stick up with it. Like at some point it was my 3rd place, and it was 2nd place, and I put it down on the 4th, and it wasn't back on the 1st. Every time like I listen to one of the songs, I'm like, yes, this one is the best. And then I move on to the next song, and I'm like, oh no, this one is the best. So everything keeps changing constantly in my head. But I do feel that this one would, it is a risk. Like there's definitely a risk with this song, but I feel it would stand out. I also think that many countries are gonna choose arcade style songs this year, and this one is not gonna be like that. And I think that's a very good idea. Like, let's just go with something else than arcade. I truly believe that this new sound is gonna convince the Eurovision audience, and I think people are gonna vote for it. And even if they're not as many as voters as for like the commercial songs, I feel like the commercial songs are gonna be a lot more than that. So those type category of fans are gonna split the votes in between different countries. And if Romania picks this one being different, might gather the rest of the votes of people that just like something different. Okay guys, this was my video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I know that people are really tempted to give a thumbs down if the top is not the same as theirs, but in the beginning of a channel you always need the support of people, and I think the likes of and subscribes are pretty much the most valued thing. I really need your help for me to grow this channel. This way I will also be a lot more motivated to do a lot more videos. I'm gonna try to work a little bit on the graphics, make it a little bit cooler. Again, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys.